Hello Gemini, welcome to our Timeless Tarot to Go. Okay, I invite you to have a short break in the midday or middle part of the day. Our tarot card reading for today is entitled Who is Coming Your Way? Okay, so let's try to see who is coming your way at this present moment. Now let us try to see first what is your main energy when this person arrives in your life. Now this person can be a friend, a romantic partner. It can be somebody in the past, it can be somebody new, it can be a family member or a colleague in your work. Okay, so the mystery that you have right now is death and rebirth. Okay, you are right now, this person is coming into your life when you are closing a chapter and opening a new one. And so everything is still a mystery. A new beginning. Nice, a rebirth. Something positive, no? Now, this person has the Ten of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is quite stable right now. And his stability is benefiting everybody around him. There's or him or her. Okay, there is a certain a certain stability that also overflows to his family, to his loved ones, to the people around them. No, so this can be a family member. This can be a romantic partner. This can be also a partner that is from overseas coming home. Can be like that also. It suddenly came to me right now. So right now, this person who is coming into your life seems to be stable, financially stable, seems to be happy, seems to be successful right now. He seems to have a healthy lifestyle right now. A little bit what I see because the dog is the one that attracts my attention right now. So he seems to be an animal lover. He or she may be an animal lover. They could even have a pet. Okay. Now we have here the Eight of Wands, and it's this person seems to be a very lucky person, and he seems to be very popular. People wants to communicate with this person. Somehow, yeah, popular. It can be that this person can be also related to the social media. Okay, can be or communications. No, somebody who's well known. Okay, somebody who seems to be well known, and he seems to be intuitive also, in touch with the universe. He or she. Okay, it's a masculine. What I feel right now is a masculine energy, but it can be a female with a masculine energy. Now we have your judgment. This person, yeah, somehow has been sort of like experience a release in his or her life. It's just that maybe also for them, they have just been released from a certain what is coming to my mind, karma. Okay, for some it might, this is a little bit specific already. They might have just finished a certain karma that maybe they might have had that karma even in their previous lifetime, that now they have resolved it. The important thing is right now they have this sense of being released from a difficult situation. It's like they have been set free from a difficult situation. So there is a certain exuberance in the spirit of this person who is coming into your life. We have here also the Seven of Wands. This person seems to be somebody who is like a mentor, a teacher, or a guru. Maybe it's because of the experience that this person have just undergone. The experience has taught this person a lot of wisdom, and now this person has the capacity to share it with other people. So in a certain sense, the people look up to this person also for advice, for guidance. So it's like a mentor, can be also a guru. uh, Yoga or Reiki seems to come into mind right now. Okay, so just take it if it resonates with you. Finally, we have here the Page of Cups. So it seems that this person who's coming into your life can be a potential romantic partner, somebody who's young, somebody who's very inquisitive. It can be somebody also who is interested, very much interested in you. Maybe this person is sort of like trying to get to know more about you, trying to get more informations about you. Uh, this person seems to be passionately attracted to you at this time. So take it as the way it resonates with you. Okay, this is somebody young, somebody yeah, somebody who's also a little bit spontaneous and yeah, full of energy, exuberant. Right now he or she is in a uh, jubilant energy. I don't know why I keep having this. Maybe majority of for the majority of you, it's a male person. Okay, but a masculine energy, it can still be a female. Okay, so yeah, always remember this is a general reading, so take only the things that resonates with you so that it can be of benefit to you. Right now, we will try to see how this person will affect your life as this person enters your life. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You see here again, closing of a chapter. I think both of you, this closing of the chapter can also symbolize the closing of the chapter of this person. That's why this person is being set free. It seems that you two are closing a certain chapter. So both of you are beginning a new chapter in your lives. And it seems that the two of you will, yeah, get to meet each other at this beginning of both your chapters in your life. Now, for you, you might still be you might not have completely healed from whatever chapter that has closed. You will still find some anxiety, some alienation, some form of vulnerability when this person comes. No, so now the problem here is you need to be aware of the possibility that you might be end up being dependent on the person because you might the recently closed chapter might make you so vulnerable that you might end up letting this person fill up your cup, which is not quite healthy because in the end you will become dependent to the person. When the person no longer fills your cup, then you will feel devastated. So just be aware of that because a chapter is closing in your life right now and you are very vulnerable. So maybe you need to take things slowly. Do not make sure that you will not become uh, you will not rely on this person to fill up your cup because when you do that, the person also will be burdened and it might cause a strain in your friendship, in the friendship that is blooming. It can be also the other way around, that this person might require you to fill up their cup. And when that happens, then the burden will be on you and the relationship will not be balanced. So you need to dialogue, the two of you, to make sure that both of you are aware that both of you are vulnerable because a chapter has closed in your lives. No? But it seems that this person is exuberant, so in a certain sense, there is lesser chance for them to be codependent on you. But since a chapter has just closed, no, so in a certain sense, just be aware of that possible dynamic that might happen, so that both of you will not be dependent on each other. That both of you will still be free, and both of you will allow each other to come and go in your relationship. That way, always remember that the source of your happiness and your security, the one that will take away all your anxieties, is always number one, is the divine, the spirit. That's the number one thing. This person and you on each other, you somehow help each other in the journey, but always remember that the main source of your happiness is always the spirit and the divine. If you maintain that one, then this danger of being too vulnerable and expecting the others to fill up your cup will be lessened. The chances will be lessened. But it's normal for both of you, either of you, to have moments of anxiety, moments of insecurity, also moments also of wondering whether people are talking about your situation, no? Because a chapter has just closed. And it seems that for either one of you or both of you, the chapter can be a painful one. Now, I feel that when this person comes into your life, you will start to feel happier. There will be sort of like a stability in your relationships. No? So in a certain sense, this is a promising relationship, maybe much better than the relationship that has previously closed. So somehow you will be happier, you will feel more stable, and somehow, yeah, the relationship seems to be a healthy one. And as long as you are aware of that possibility of, yeah, the relationship being unbalanced, I think you will be able to maintain it a sunny, healthy relationship. At the same time, yeah, the universe will be helping both of you. And I think it's not just helping both of you when it comes to relationship, but also it will bring prosperity. Maybe the prosperity that come with you is maybe because this person might share the secrets why this person attained a certain financial security. Or maybe you are also financially secured now. It's just that somehow maybe the sharing of each other's ideas and maybe synchronicities, you know how it is, what you call this, when you synergistic, no, a synergistic relationship wherein his positive energy and your positive energy will bring both of you more prosperity. Okay. Also, yeah, I think you will be working more diligently because a chapter has just closed. So I feel you will find refuge also in your work, in your hobbies. You know, you will be you will be more involved in nurturing yourself, and I think the other person will be in that kind of energy too. So in a certain sense, I feel both of you will be helping each other in the healing process. At the same time, it can be also that this uh, giving attention to the fine details might be also giving attention to the fine details of your relationship. That you will be working more carefully on your relationships after a painful chapter has closed. So somehow you would like to have a better relationship, whether it be friendship or something romantic. Okay, now let us try to see what is the advice of the universe for you regarding the coming of this person into your life. Okay. Okay. So the advice of the universe. Well, the universe is assuring you, you seem to be attached. Your attachment or your link to this person seems to be not just in the ordinary physical realm, but even in your interior, in the interior realm, your inner self. No, somehow your bond seems to be much deeper. Uh, so Gemini, somehow it's like, yeah, you know, soul twin. That's what coming to me because Gemini, no, soul twin. Soul twin is what's coming to me right now for you, Gemini. Somebody who is like a soulmate, no, somebody whom you resonates well. You are linked to this person in the intuitive sense, in the inner sense, not just in the physical sense. Actually, even when the two of you are distant from each other, you are already somehow attached to each other. You somehow know already what each other feels. Maybe somehow you are sort of like clairsentient to each other's feelings. No, I. It can be also that right now, even if the person is not yet in your life, you are already being connected to this person somehow by intuition. You already know that this person is about to come. Maybe when this person is already almost near, you will somehow sense that this person is there. There will be maybe a certain knowing or a certain attraction that you will know this person seems to have an important part in your life. Okay, something like that. Okay, we have here the Eight of Pentacles. Again, here, the Eight of Pentacles. So it somehow I feel that the universe is really telling you it's going to take some, you're going to need to really look at the fine details. You need to really work on it carefully. Maybe it's because you are also in the process of healing. And if for you to have a better relationship, you need to weed off. You see here, it's like gardening, making a gardening and trying maybe doing landscape. When you do landscape, you weed off those things that are no longer helpful. So whatever you have learned in the chapter that have closed, you know already the things that are not helpful in a relationship. So you need to weed off those things so that you will have a better relationship, like this gardener having a better garden because they already prepared everything for the plants to grow. So at the same time, for your relationship to grow, you need to weed off what you have already learned are not helpful for the relationship. Now we have here, yeah, you have just gotten out of a labyrinth. So in a certain sense, there is a certain sense of success also with you. And because you have undergone some trial and transformation, maybe some growth, so somehow you are very much in touch with the divine. So continue to be in touch with the divine, continue to listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, okay, just like this one. At the same time, have good boundaries, okay. Um, Having good boundaries will allow you to slow down so that you can slowly have a healthy relationship. So take it slow, have good boundaries, and be confident. Don't be ashamed. Be confident. Don't feel insecure. No. At the same time, the universe is telling you there will come a time when you will be looking back to that closed chapter, and you will learn some lessons from it. So this too will pass. The chapter will completely close. You will heal, and sooner or later, you will just look back to it and somehow feel more at peace, and it will teach you a lot of lessons. So whatever chapter that has passed, don't worry, you will learn something from it. Don't have any regrets. No, just close the chapter and you tell yourself, I begin again. Okay, finally we have here temperance. Okay, so just try to gain a certain balance. No, if before you were in a relationship that might have been codependent, wherein one is a little bit possessive or a little bit demanding, no, you try to avoid that kind of relationship. I think both of you are mature enough to avoid such kind of unbalanced relationship. You try to contribute equally to the relationship, at the same time give each other enough space and enough freedom. I think the challenge there is, yes, to have a certain balance, not to be dependent on the person, always remembering that the source of your happiness is the divine, and the person is just there to share in your joy, and the person also shares with you their joy. So in a certain sense, yeah, a certain maturity, a certain balance. So you try to attain that kind of balance. I feel also that the temperance here is also the equal giving and taking of love between these two persons. So yeah, to try to handle it maturely, equally, equal sharing, equal receiving, also at the same time taking a balance, no, not making sure that you are not going to be dependent on the person. There is a certain sense of independence also. So attain a certain balance, weed out those things that will cause an imbalance in this new chapter of your life. So this is what we can see for you right now, Gemini. Let us try to end this reading with some oracle cards. Okay, so our oracle card for today is the Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. We'll get two cards from this one, and then we'll try to see what are the other two messages coming from the universe. The first one is Divine Channel. You are a divine channel. You work with your angels and guides to deliver messages that assist others in their spiritual path. Okay, so yeah, the chapter that has closed might have given you a lot of knowledge that because of the experiences, also from the enlightenment that the universe has given you or the divine has given you. So in a certain sense, maybe you resonate also this mentor energy of the person who's coming your way, your life experiences, and maybe the both of you can be mentors to each other. But at the same time, somehow it's beautiful when both of you are already mentors, teaching people. It's I think a positive way towards further healing. Now, heart opening. Someone you know, it may even be you, is withholding love and creating a very emotionally painful experience for everyone involved. Okay, be aware of this one. Okay, you might still be at this stage right now, wherein you still haven't gotten over the chapter that just has closed, no? and it might be causing pain not only to yourself but also to the people around you. You need to close that chapter. You need to learn to trust again, and trust everything to the divine. Ask the divine to heal you. It's okay. Somehow I feel this person who's coming to your life will help you overcome it. I feel this is just making you aware that you need to make sure that you are not withholding any love. You know how it is when you have so strong a boundary that you do not open yourself to new possibilities or new relationships. No, so at the same time, it might be creating a painful experience not only for you, but for also for other people. When you are wounded, sometimes we are not aware that we are also, like a wounded dog. If a dog is wounded, he sometimes have a tendency to bite, or any animal that is wounded, they have a tendency to bite, especially when somebody wants to touch that part that is wounded in a defensive way. So be careful of that, because somebody might be already reaching out to help you, like this person who is coming your way, and you might end up hurting the person when actually the person is there to be of help to you. So just be aware of that. Being aware will allow you to prevent such possibilities. So this is what we can see for you today, Gemini. I hope that it has been very helpful for you. Thank you for the likes and comments that you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again next time. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.